The first thing I do when I see that Lucas has booked a new appointment with me is immediately schedule a massage for the next day. But Lucas's mom drives over an hour to see me, so I make sure no matter what, we get his hair done. I never really record like the blow dry process of any of my clients, just because I feel like it's repetitive and like not interesting. But today, when I started blow drying Lucas's hair, he goes, "Your camera's not on." And I was like, oh, okay, so you are faking. Today, Lucas tested my patience and my skills because he fully stood up right here. However, he was so still while he was standing up. Like, maybe this is how I have to do his hair every time. But yeah, then I told him I was going to make him bald if he kept moving, which obviously didn't work because here he has me completely stretched out over the chair. And one thing about Lucas is instead of asking for a break, he's going to call timeout. Like, we'll be like 3 minutes into the braiding process and he'll be like, timeout, timeout. But we got his braids done as always. And maybe next time we'll have to braid his hair while he stands up. Believe it or not, Lucas actually likes having his hair braided, which is why we go through this every single month, but it's definitely a process getting his braids in, and I know it looks like he hates getting his hair done. Last month, he did really good, and I swear he didn't even start complaining until the third braid, but you know that song that's like, it's always 1 step forward and 3 steps back? That's kind of how I felt about this situation. We always keep it simple and do only 4 braids, but since he did so good last time, his mom and I thought trying 6 could be fun, but Lucas said he wanted zigzag parts, and in my head, I was like, I don't think I can do a design part and 6 braids on you, which thank God I only parted him out for 4, but he's also only ever allowed to get 4 after this. And for everybody that's gonna comment and call his mom a bad mom or him a bad kid or whatever, I just want you to know he is literally one of the sweetest kids I've ever met. When he got home after this appointment, his mom texted me and it was a video of him apologizing for being difficult, which was not necessary at all, but just so sweet. I also have to tell you guys, he was at this Sky Zone like place and a girl came up to him and wanted a picture with him because she recognized him from my TikTok, which was actually so funny. But yeah, we did 4 zigzag braids today and we will probably just do 4 straight backs next time. And I did forget an after picture because this was a hectic appointment. Whenever I post Lucas on my TikTok, everyone's always like, oh my god, that's a whole grown man. Oh my god, he's way too old to be acting like that. Guys, he's literally 9 years old. But anyways, if you know anything about my bestie Lucas, he can't sit still. And it's not even just like he can't sit still. He also will complain about how long it's taking. I could have him in and out in like 35 minutes. And I tell him the entire appointment, me and his mom were like, Lucas, if you just sit still, like, I'll be done so much faster. But it's like an added 15 to 20 minutes with me freaking chasing him around. We honestly did a lot better this time. I will say he didn't really start, like, overly squirming until, like, the 2nd or 3rd braid, which usually it starts on the 1st braid. This might have been the funniest part, though, because all of a sudden I look over and the kid's freaking cross-legged in my chair. And then I had to include a video at the end of him sitting perfectly still during his haircut. Perfectly still. I am still mad about it. I haven't posted Lucas in a while, and I've been debating whether or not I was going to post him this time. The last video I made, someone reposted on Facebook on this account called Happiest, which you'd think it was like heartwarming videos, but no. They totally spun my video and re-voiceovered it to make it look like I was complaining, or I didn't like Lucas, or I was bashing his mother, which is not the case at all. I post these videos because I like to be transparent, like, yeah, some of my appointments go flawlessly, and all the hair looks great, but also some of the appointments look like this, and some kids can't sit still. I think this helps validate parents, it helps validate other stylists. I don't know, I just like to be an open book on here. So I decided I will post him, but if something like that happens again, I have to stop. It's just disgusting to me that someone would take a funny video and use it to bash a 9-year-old and his hardworking mom. That doesn't make sense.